Welcome to Mask Free Living. I'm Michael Brody-Waite, and today we're going to talk about something that we all deal with, and that is other people's opinions. Everybody's got an opinion, whether they're commenting about you in person, at work, at home, in your social circles, especially online. I mean, literally, there's a section that says comment, so people are invited to essentially judge you and give you their opinion unsolicited all the time. So we all deal with this. And if you're like me, hearing all these opinions can make you start to doubt yourself. And you can start to become insecure and you go, okay, well, people are saying this, saying that, and all of a sudden, before you know it, you've got a mask over your face, trying to make sure that you don't do the thing that people think you shouldn't do. So I'm going to tell you a story, like I do, about a time where I really had to fight the opinions to take the mask off. And then I'm going to give you something that you can go do in your day to do the same. And I hope that you're going to be able to relate. And this one's a little interesting because it's about feet. This one is about footwear. All right. Now, as an entrepreneur, when I was building my company, I'm from California. When I worked at Dell, most of the time I wore flip-flops because I was in a call center. When I worked at my company in Quicker, I would be all business on the top with a dress shirt and jeans that were really nice. But then I'd wear flip-flops on the bottom. It'd be kind of like an even out situation. And so I became the leader of a nonprofit called the Nashville Entrepreneur Center that was a fixture within the city of Nashville, still is. And I remember asking my entrepreneur friends, saying, you know what, I've never led a nonprofit before. Can I still wear my flip-flops? And my entrepreneur friends were like, no, you cannot. It's a center, you have donors, you have all these corporations that are invested, you cannot wear flip-flops. So for the first 2 weeks, I'm in the job, I'm there, I'm doing my thing, and I'm wearing shoes, and my feet are hot, okay? I started in the summer, and so my feet are extra hot. I'm like 90% sure that the reason that I love flip-flops is because my feet get so freaking hot. So I'm walking around in shoes, and I know it's gonna sound weird, there's a mask on my shoes, and therefore there's a mask on who I am. I'm not being true to myself in word and action. And so after about 2 weeks, I'm watching all these entrepreneurs in t-shirts and like tank tops and doing like dressing, whatever. And I'm like, I'm an entrepreneur running an entrepreneur center. If the chief entrepreneur officer can't wear flip-flops, how's it safe for everybody else to? So I started wearing flip-flops. And I remember feeling the fear of what are people going to think? My feet are not particularly attractive, so it's even worse, but that is true to me. And I thought, does this mean that I'm not taking my job seriously? Actually, I think it does. All it meant was my personal style is I wear business up top and I wear flip-flops on the bottom. And so I started doing it, and I was scared of what people would think. But over time, there was controversy, but I became known as the guy that was wearing flip-flops, and it didn't hurt me. I was out at a restaurant in the city, not at the Entrepreneur Center. A guy comes up to me and says, hey, I know you run the National Entrepreneur Center. I said, how do you know? He said, I can tell by the flip-flops. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm getting known for this. This is great. But that's not where the story ends. People's opinions can kill, and they're insidious. It becomes winter time, and I no longer want to wear my flip-flops because it's 30 degrees and my feet are cold. And so I want to wear shoes. And so I go to the center wearing shoes, and someone says, hey man, I thought your thing was authenticity, but you're wearing shoes now. What gives? And I'm like, yeah man, I'm being true to myself. My feet are cold, so I am wearing shoes. I don't have to wear the footwear that you think I need to wear. I can wear the footwear that makes sense for me. And for me, I like to wear flip-flops when it's 40 degrees or more, and if it's under 40 degrees, I wear shoes. The moral of this whole story is not that you need to wear flip-flops, although I encourage you to do so. It's incredibly liberating. The point of this story is people are going to have opinions on anything and everything, but what matters is that we're able to identify our true selves and that we focus a little less on leading others and following others and more on leading ourselves. And that's what leading and living mask-free is all about. So, as you go out there today or this week, if you have a fashion choice, if you have an outfit that's hanging out in your closet that you're scared to wear, wear it. If you have something that you want to do artistically that you think people will make fun of, freaking do it. If you have anything that you're holding back that is unique to you, that other people's opinions have allowed you to put a mask over and hold back, let that free and lead yourself, because here's the other thing that I talk about this a lot. You won't just be freeing yourself, but other people will watch you leading yourself, living and leading mask free, and they'll want to do the same. I hope that you share with me what you're going to go do. You can do it as a comment on my social channels or send me a direct message. And if you want more resources on how to live and lead mask free, you do not need to wear flip-flops in order to do this. Just go to michaelbrodywaite.com and we have resources for you.